Howdy folks, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I forgot to film an intro for this video, so the car is already done, so I can't show it to you. So we're standing inside of my shed and the car's over there. We're gonna install the livery today. I'm so stoked. You guys are gonna love it, and it's gonna be a long video, a lot of time lapses, not super long, just a lot of time lapses and just kind of seeing me do the process of wrapping and all that fun stuff. I'm doing everything by myself. I've never done this before, never installed a livery before, so it's a little sketchy, a little scary. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you do, if you love the car, once you see it all done at the end of the video, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and yeah, enjoy the video. All right, let's do it. Hopefully I learned from my mistakes on the other side, but I probably didn't. So let's just, I don't know, let's just hope this one goes well. So we finished up the flames on the E30's livery, and dude, does it look freaking sick. I remember being in this exact area at my house, telling you guys how excited I was for this. With the body kit, with everything, the wheels, this thing looks phenomenal. What do you think? Oh my God, dude. This looks incredible. It's beautiful. I mean, like, just the colors, the wheels, color on the flames, dude, is so good. The yellow fading into the red, purple, with the blue outline, everything just pops. Now, some of you guys might be new here, but this is the first car that I've ever wrapped by myself. Actually, first car that I've ever wrapped in general. So I'm learning how to do all of this by myself. No experience ever. I'm just trying to learn the best that I can. No training, just watching YouTube videos, just trying to learn. So if we get up close to it, it's not perfect. There's a lot of little areas of some screw ups, okay? That happens. Like here, when I was taking off the transfer tape, I ripped the flame and then crinkled it a little bit. Or getting down here in this side skirt door area was really hard trying to get it to stretch. So it's a little crinkled, a little, you know, it happens. We got a little crinkle there. Or if you come up onto the hood, we got a bubble that's never gonna come out. And you know what? It's just gonna stay there. This was the first side that I did, and I did screw this part up a little bit. But the way that I see it, it is a drift car. It's not gonna be perfect. It's never going to be perfect. And if it was perfect, I would be scared to drive it. But if you guys have seen me drive this thing, I'm not afraid. I will freaking beat the living piss out of it. I don't care. I'm just having fun. But just, oh my goodness, dude. Look at the aura. It's just freaking flames, dude. For a little bit of context, lately I have been obsessed with the nostalgia of early 2000s NASCAR. And there's one specific Jeff Gordon DuPont car that ran like a black paint scheme. Usually when you think of Jeff Gordon's flame like paint scheme, livery, whatever you want to call it, it's the blue with the red flames. When I was looking at liveries, trying to get some inspiration, I knew I wanted to do something that was early 2000s NASCAR inspired. And then I saw that black flame Jeff Gordon car, and I was like, that's the one, because the E30's black. I knew I wanted to do flames, but like what kind of color combo I wanted to do. This is so good. I'm so stoked on it. But now we're just waiting for the Ups man to show up with the logos and everything and the rest of the livery. We gotta do rear flames, and we also gotta put the wing on it and all that fun stuff. Kind of sucks because the season's like pretty much almost over, but I'm gonna run this for next year, and probably, I don't know, just I love it so much. It's so good. Nice, dude. It's sick. I hope you guys like it. I mean, I know I showed it on Instagram and a little bit on TikTok. I guess like a little teaser to kind of get people like hyped up about it and be like, dude, that's freaking sick, dude. Heck yeah. So hope you guys like it. I freaking love it, dude. Once the Ups man shows up with my package, I'll get to doing the rest of the logos and we'll go from there. All right, well, we've made the incredibly questionable decision to street drive the E30 back to the shop. I got the logos, the Ups man arrived, but there's a bunch of tiny little details on all like the vinyl and stuff, and I kind of want to lay it all out, and I really don't want to do that in the yard and then have the wind blow it away. So street drive the E30, here we go. Honestly, it wouldn't be bad if this thing had a muffler, but there's a reason why I'm not getting a muffler. You guys will see later. All right, what's the worst that could happen? Just a nice calm drive. No tomfoolery will take place. The seat isn't bolted down, so whoops, whatever. So far so good. It's definitely not a smooth or comfortable ride, but having fun. It's weird driving the drift car on the street. I probably, never mind, I'm not gonna say that. Allegedly, this thing is fully street legal. All right, we made it. Safe and sound drift car, safe and sound. Now I just gotta wait for my ride to come pick me up so I can go grab Big Red, come back over here with all the tools, and then get to finishing this rig. Ah, I cannot wait. Whew! That didn't turn out half bad. Not bad. I could have probably left a little bit more of the yellow, but that's about where the flames ended up in the rendering, so, or else we would have had that one flame tip right there going into the tail light. This little spot right here, I really wasn't sure what to do because the flame went like this and then down and then back up again, and I needed to get it to disconnect from the quarter panel and the bumper, so I was just like, eh. But now it's time to start putting on stickers, so let's get to it. Screwed up right here at the T. That's kind of unfortunate. Sorry, Jackson. But I mean, from this far away, you can't really even tell. It looks really freaking cool. I'm so stoked, dude. All right, let's keep putting more stickers on. So last night we got the driver's side finished up, and I'm not going to show you guys because I want to do like cool like reveal type thingy, cool montage or whatever. But dude, oh my god, it looks so good. Like, it looks like a race car, and that was the goal. That was the goal. I didn't want something that was like clean. I wanted something that was flashy and loud and race car, and I can't wait to show you guys the finished product, dude. It looks so sick. I mean, obviously you can see it in the videos, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna start working on the hood on this fine morning, and then we'll get to the passenger side, and then yeah, let's get to work on the hood. Key Street logo on the hood is done. Time to do the rest of the logos. I didn't screw this one up too much, except right here, I ripped a little bit, but that's okay. It looks fine. Can't even notice. You guys might not see all the footage because the pictures, like the reference photos, the renderings are on my phone, and I'm filming with my phone, so I have to keep going back and forth to make sure that I get this right. So bear with me. Hood's done, looks great. Honestly, I matched it up the best that I could. I don't have like a tape measure. I probably should have went and grabbed one of those, but whatever. The only thing with the hood, I think the Blaster logo is a little bit too slanted, too diagonal, or whatever you want to call it, at an angle. But unlike these ones where I could pick it all up, these are individually cut out, so I will not be doing that. So it's gonna stay like that. Sorry, Blaster. Now it's time to do this side, so let's get to it. Time lapse time. Ready, go. All right, well, the rig is all finished up. I gotta go home and do some finishing touches, but we're gonna street drive the E30 back to the house and do some of the last finishing touches. But dude, it looks insane. I'll show you guys. I want to do like a cool reveal type, like cinematic thingy. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I want to make it cool. I just don't want to go like, oh hey look. So we'll figure that out. But dude, it's so sick. I love it. I can't wait to show you guys. I can't wait for you guys. You might hate it, you might love it. I don't know. If you hate it, sorry, but you know, whatever. And if you love it, good. You have good taste. We're just vibing. We're vibing in the drift car, baby. All right, well, there you have it. I don't know if the video came out as cool as I wanted it to, but oh my goodness, dude. This is a surreal moment. I have grown up always loving cars, always loving race cars, always loving YouTube, always wanting to be a car YouTuber or whatever, or just do cars and just show people and just do all that fun stuff. And I know the livery is really flashy. It's a lot. It's loud, it's obnoxious, but that's what I was going for. Every livery that you see most of the time is like JDM inspired, and it's kind of all like the same thing. And I just wanted to try to do something different because that's what I am. I'm not, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't want to do something like everybody else did. I wanted the car to represent me and what I enjoy and what I love. And I think it does that perfectly. This thing is so sick. And the greatest thing about it is I did everything myself. Well, all of the manual labor. AWS Graphics hooked it up with the design, and then Wrap Spec out of California, they sent out the wrap to do all the, you know, vinyl stuff, lay everything down, so they cut it out. But from like just everything with this car, nobody else has ever laid a finger on this car besides like Brad with the tuning, but even that's like remote. I don't know, man. It's just, it feels so good. Like this feels like 2 years of hard work trying to grow the YouTube channel, the Instagram, the TikTok, and everything, just accumulated into one piece. And I know it sucks. It's the end of the drifting season, or at least we're getting close. It's September, soon it's gonna be October. I probably won't get this car out to any other drift events, maybe 1 or 2. So it sucks that it happened, but I wanted to get this on to say thank you to all the sponsors that we had this year and all the partnerships and everything. I didn't want to go the whole year without putting the livery on. It just took a while. I don't have a big budget and everything just takes a while. So everybody that you see on this car is somebody that has helped me in some way, shape, or form, and I've supported in the past, and now they're supporting me, which is insane. 303 Car Care, AWS Graphics hooked it up, Blaster, Gunk, Coilover Depot, Tire Streets, Key Street, the title sponsor, Rova Motor Oil, love them, Duraflex, love them. It's absolutely surreal to be in this position. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for allowing me to do this and being entertained by my stupid crap. So absolutely cool, dude. There is one thing that I wasn't 100% sure. I didn't really want to run my YouTube name on my car because it kind of feels like almost egotistical in a way, because then you see like, I don't know, just it's not kind of my style, but I left it off the side skirt with just the AWS Graphics and the Tire Streets logos, and it looked just kind of weird. So ultimately I put it there, and I was like, you know, it's not the worst thing. If somebody sees the car and they're like, yo, that's sweet, who is this dude? They at least know who I am now. The other thing too, if you look back here, that's not the wing I'm going to run. I ordered a wing about 5 months ago and it still hasn't shown up. I I don't want, like, I'm trying not to get like upset, but I'm starting to get a little upset, and I've tried contacting them, and like I've gotten stuff back, but I haven't gotten my wing yet. Like I've talked to them, but I still haven't gotten it yet, and I just want it. Like everyone's like, oh, just return it, and I was like, no, that's the wing that I want to run. Like they're the only people who make that kind of wing. I just want to run that one. So hopefully it shows up maybe next year. So this spoiler just came with it, this Zender spoiler. I wrapped it really quick, so it's not perfect, but I just wanted something on there because it kind of looks funky without one. But dude, it's so good. Flames off the front, flames off the rear quarter, ghost flames on the window, the Key Street logo, just like the fading, just, oh my goodness, dude, it's so good. I love it so much. If you don't like it, somebody on Instagram said that I ruined the car when I showed them the hood as like a teaser, and then they unfollowed me. So I mean, if you don't like it, it's not that serious. It's a wrap. It eventually will get changed, but I don't know, it's my car, I guess, and you guys are just, I don't know, that sounds bad if I say that. I don't know, I like it. If you like it or you don't, doesn't matter. It would make me feel happy if you did like it, and if you didn't like it, it would make me a little bit sad. But everybody has their own taste, everybody has their own opinion. That's what's awesome. But anyway, thank you guys for bearing with me on this one, this long time-lapsey video. This car, you guys will see in the next video. We got something, this thing's going to go through some major changes over the winter, so hopefully we get to drive 1 or 2 more events before, you know, we do something stupid or cool. I don't really know yet, so hopefully you guys will see that in the next video. Actually, I know you will see that in the next video, because that one's on deck, that one's next. So anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. This feels so cool, so thank you genuinely for being here and supporting me. Whether you come from my Instagram, you come from my TikTok, or you're just here and you found me randomly on YouTube, that's cool too. And I want to say thank you to everybody who's supported me as far as companies and brands go. 303, Coilover Depot, AWS Graphics, Blaster, Key Street, Rova, Tire Street, Duraflex, Gunk. I love all of them. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, all right. With that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all later. Goodbye. I love you.